Hi, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your March 1st to the 15th, 2022 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will be listed and linked in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see what the cards have to say, what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Okay. So we have the Devil, which is funny because that's the card that popped up and then went right back in to the deck. So it's Capricorn energy, the Devil energy is coming in. And then we have the Empress. So there's something that we're giving birth to. There's something that we're creating and coming forward with. But there's also an energy of addiction, doubt, fear, chaos that is holding us back. And it's like, I want to bring this forward. But is this the right time? Am I ever going to be free? Almost is the question that's coming forward here. And it doesn't have to be in a very melodramatic way. It's just in the sense of, I'm being held back. Why am I being held back? Like, why is it that I get so far? Or what is the procrastination that keeps on, setting me back and not letting me move forward the way that I want to? So let's look at the energy to be mindful of here. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Oh, okay, we have two. It is the Princess of Pentacles, and it's the Princess of Wands. So princesses are underdeveloped energies, right? They're youthful energies, they're young energies, but they don't have the weight or the gravitas of a queen. So they're still learning, they're still becoming, and it's like, I'm not seeing everything. I'm not seeing everything in the financial circle. I'm not seeing everything career-wise, and so there can be a sense of, I'm not in the loop. I'm not seeing everything as clearly as I want to be seeing things. So that's something that we do have to be mindful of, Scorpio. But what we also have to be mindful of is very immature people making very big decisions for us and really pushing us in a direction where it's like, oh, wow, okay. Is this really where I want to be going? Like, is this really thought through? So be mindful of that. It's very interesting. And let's see our chakra energy. Again, too, here we have the soul star chakra, and we have the solar plexus chakra and the soul star chakra here. The soul star chakra is soul's healing. And this is a sense of healing, connecting, being a part of something greater. And then we have self-mastery, which is the solar plexus chakra. And the solar plexus chakra is a sense of listen to your gut. And as we listen to our gut, as we listen to our instincts, we are going to see ourselves falling in alignment with who we are and what we want and where we need to be. And it starts to open up a door. But there's this energy here that's coming through, and it's just like, it's naive, or it's, I don't want to say it's stupid, but it's like, this person is coming through with like half facts and half information, or some sort of bias, and it's like, well, can't you just look at the bigger picture? And they're like, no, I'm not going to look at the bigger picture. So that's going to be something that's rather upsetting for us. And then we have the Devil coming into play here, and this is, again, addictions and doubts and fears and chaos. It's what we are trapped into, but we want to create and cultivate and move forward. And this is very much a time of, can I create this? Can I break these chains? So let's see here. Let's go deeper. Angels and spirit guides. Ooh, okay. Ooh, quite a few. Okay, we'll just layer them on top of each other. So we start here with the Eight of Wands. The Empress comes through again. I love that connection. We have the Page of, oh, that's interesting. Are we giving birth to a passion, something of the heart? It's like something is coming in that's inspiring us that we thought wouldn't inspire us, or we hadn't thought to look there before. It has us turning inward, and we're seeing what we've lost. We're not seeing what we gain, and there's something that we wish for coming forward now. And it's like, oh, is that it? But then where's Spirit telling us to start? Well, it's telling us to start with change. And it's saying it all changes. Like everything starts happening really, really quickly because we have this birth of ideas. And we have this claiming a throne and claiming our voice and knowing what we want and being much more kind of authoritative, much more authoritative within our own lives. And it opens us to this place where it's like, why are you wasting your time looking at what has spilt, what has fallen apart? We have the blessings here. We definitely do. It's change your mind and change your life. Because we can stay trapped forevermore, but here the chains are weak. The chains are weak if we realize that the chains are weak. It's like a bird being in a cage and the door being open, but that bird is so used to being in that cage, it doesn't realize that it can be free. So be aware of that during this time, because we're giving birth to something that has us looking in a very different direction than what we have been looking in before. And we're standing in the sea of all these emotions and all this chaos and all this, overwhelming sense of everything. And it's like, turn inward. Turn inward, you'll start to see what you're wishing for. You'll start to see what you really want. And this isn't hoarding away our gifts. It's like, you'll start to see. And as we turn inward, we're going to see that during this time, there can be a person who comes into play who is authoritative and confident. Now, I would say this person has quote unquote feminine energy to them. And why I do it in quotes is because this person can definitely be masculine, right? But just have a very nurturing, caring heart, or be like a mentor to us. So it doesn't have to mean that this person is a high-powered woman. It just means that this person is caring and nurturing and giving during this time. In the same way that we're trying to care and nurture for what we're moving forward, for what we're giving forward, for what we're progressing within our own lives. But we're going to have a tendency, because everything is moving so quickly and we feel stuck. We're going to have a tendency to look back and think, can I do this? So let's go deeper. Angels and spirit guides. These. And the Hermit here is Virgo energy. The Page of Cups is water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So that's us being the student. But we're giving birth almost to like this inner creative instinct of us, or this way that we hadn't thought we could move forward. We have the Six of Swords, the Hierophant, Taurus energy right here, the Emperor, Aries energy, and the Two of Swords. So what's very interesting here is that we have the Emperor with the Empress. So there's a soulmate connection, true love connection moving forward during this time. But there is a sense of, we're going to be a little bit more authoritative, yes, but not authoritarian during this time. It's not like it's my way or the highway type of deal. You have to fall into line or else. There is this real sense with the Emperor coming in where this is more about the rules, this is more about the structure. But for us, it's more about the creation. It's more about the bringing forward. It's more about the finding of the voice and seeing where our passion can lead us. So that's going to be very interesting. There's somebody who comes in that helps us, that sees us, that understands where we're headed. This person doesn't have to come in. It doesn't have to be a person per se. It can be something that we hear or see, but that it inspires us and has us looking at things in a different way. But it has a very strong voice behind it. So I don't want us, Spirit's saying don't discard it just because somebody doesn't come and knock on your door. Because Spirit will knock on your door in a very real way during this time. It's like I claim. And that's going to mean something for somebody. It is. So the Six of Swords comes into play. And it's like I gathered up my information and I'm moving forward. I'm gathering up, even though things are moving quickly. And as I'm gathering up, we always thought there were two ways to move forward, two ideas. We're going to be surprised at the way our knowledge leads us, like the way that we're able to grasp onto things and understand things. And it brings us to this place here of, this is what I desire. Like, this is what I wanted. This is what I need. And I need to have the power within myself to say it and not to think, oh, well, this is just foolish, or, oh, I couldn't possibly. And so there's just a real sense here of so much more coming forward than what we had thought was originally in play. But we're holding the key. It's like, I am the key. I am the key. And we're going to think, oh, no, I'm not the key. Like, I don't have anything to this. So that's going to be interesting here. Let's see. Five of Cups. The Devil coming through again, that link to what starts it all. Very interesting. The Eight of Wands, and we have the Eight of Wands here. Everything moves really quickly. And it's going to throw us off how quickly things start to move, Scorpio. It brings the Eight of Cups, the repeat of the number 8. We're taking things very seriously. The Eight of Cups is, I'm walking away from what I once thought I would love. Again, we have the Emperor. The Emperor into our power. Is it for some of us that we are transforming from the Empress, from more behind the scenes to more center stage? Yeah, it can very well be. There's also this sense of I hadn't claimed it, I hadn't wanted to claim it, or I hadn't voiced my claim of it. That's going to mean something to somebody. So be aware of that. We walk in with the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups, the Five of Cups again comes through. And we have it right up here when we started to define. And it's like, okay, the cups have fallen. But we still have cups. We still have cups that stand. We're not defeated yet. Don't walk forward, Scorpio, defeated, because we're not defeated yet. Even though it feels like there's a stranglehold on us, even though we are overwhelmed and it's like, oh my gosh, this is happening again type of thing. Like, am I being pulled back into this chaos, into this hurt, into this pain, into this disappointment, into this, this drama. And it brings us to this place where we start to really turn away from what we once thought we would love that isn't serving us, that doesn't have a place within us anymore. And that's where everything starts really changing quickly. It's like, because we took a different stance. And as we take that stance, we claim that throne, we claim the law, the order, the determination, the focus, the insight, the ideas. And it's like, I'm unstoppable now. I'm unstoppable. Nothing will hold me back. Nothing will throw me away. Nothing will change me but me. Very much so. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of during this time is the Hierophant. We have to be mindful of other authority coming in and saying, but you have to look at it just like this. You have to see it just like this. It has to be just like this. This is the proper key. And it's going to be like, for us, it's just going to be wrong. It's going to be knowing that it's wrong too. It's like nails on a chalkboard, or, being told that this key fits into the lock and you can see that it doesn't. So be very aware of that. And I don't know why it is that it's like, this has to work. And I don't know if this is at home or if this is at work, or, where this comes into play within our lives at this time. But it's like, this is the wrong key. It just isn't right. It moves us to our chakra energy, and it's Mother Earth. It's the Earth Star Chakra located 6 inches below our feet. It's like, I need to connect with my healing. I need to connect with my earth and my grounding and my understanding of me, because it brings us to this place where it starts off the whole entire reading, and it's the Wheel of Fortune. The tides are changing. Our angels are untangling so much of a mess. And it's like, everything gets to be different. And as everything gets to be different, and as we feel this change coming forward, we can feel like we're on a roller coaster ride. We really can. And it can be overwhelming, and it moves us to the subconscious energy that defined, and it's the Five of Wands. We're so used to the fighting and the arguing and the battle after battle after battle. And it's like, no more battles. Like, seriously. But it's going to be our subconscious instinct to be like, okay, well, we'll have to fight. Like, we're going to have to go after this. It moves us to then the greater definition, and it's the Ace of Wands. Fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is the Ace of Wands, is God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing us a gift of passion, of instinct, of a light to guide our way. And as the light guides our way, it opens up our doors. It has us seeing things so differently than before. And as we're seeing things differently, it moves us to the Queen of Pentacles. It moves us to prosperity and success and bounty and wealth and connection. It moves us to an opening of a door that we like doubted we could walk through or be a part of, or that success could even be ours. This is Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this is really a sense of, and it begins. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. And it begins. And it begins with one little seed. It begins with one little instinct. And it's going to grow. Okay. All right, Scorpio. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power and the intensity of this time. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Scorpio. And may blessings always be with you.